Thing actually. That was good. That was a shock for me. That was a shock.
Right, hello everyone. Patizo here. Welcome to our Soul Activation videos. So today I've got Jerry Mohammed Fiers. So Jerry started working with us last year. So he's been just over a year now with us. He's managing all our tennis coaching, doing such a great job with it. So I just want to share his story and find out from him, what motivates him, etc. Welcome, Jerry.
Thank you.
Right, so Jerry, tell me more about yourself. Your age, where you were born, where you come from, how did tennis start?
Okay, well, I'm 72 now. I turned 72 in July. I started coaching tennis 1978, actually, in the United States. I grew up in New Jersey. Then moved to California. Birth to California after I finished high school. I coached tennis there. I was a manager of a club for a while. Stayed there until 1980, 85 actually. Then I went to Zimbabwe. I was there for a year. Back to the United States again. Then waited until 1988. Went to Zambia. I worked for what was called the ZCCM, the copper mine. So I did a program for a couple of cities around there. I did that for 1 year. And then 1990, went to Swaziland for the first time. I stayed there for a couple of years, which was quite nice. And after that, I went to Namibia there for 4 years. And one time I served as the president of the Tennis Association there for like 1 year. Started my own coaching academy there, which was quite good, especially it targeted the non-whites in living in because of course with apartheid before that, everything, all the sporting complexes were in the white area, so the quote unquote, and the blacks were not playing tennis, they were just playing soccer and team sports. So he pretty much started the first program for non-whites in Vinton, which became quite successful. Some very good players came out of that program. One boy, Kendall Schwartz, he actually got a scholarship, but he stayed in the United States. So that was really good. After that, back to Swaziland again. There for 4 or 5 years. National coach there. I had a sports shop in Mbabane, another sports shop in Maputo as well. Did that for a few years. And I went to the Maldives, which was great. There again, national coach there for 2 years. Then I went to Palestine. I was in Palestine for about 6 or 8 months. That's the most interesting period of my life. It's a very eye-opening experience where you really saw exactly what was happening there, not here on the news, but actually experience what's happening. So that was really an eye-opener. Probably the most important 8 months of my life, without a doubt. And after that, to Jordan, national coach there for about a year. Then to Greek Cyprus for a year, Turkish Cyprus for a year, back to the Maldives again, back there for 2 years. After that, went to Dubai for 3 years, back to the Maldives again, yeah, for 4 years. And then after that, I went back to Swaziland and Swaziland to here.
Jerry, why Africa? I've been asked a lot of the questions. Why would a person move from America and come to Africa?
The main objective was to find African players who had potential to become good tennis players and try to get scholarships for them in the United States. That's the main goal. It still is my goal now. I'd like to get players who are good enough, let them earn scholarships to universities and colleges in the United States. That's the main objective still.
Okay. Difference in tennis in America versus Africa?
It's a long time ago. Obviously, facilities for sure. That's the main thing I would say. Yeah. You have everything you need. You have no shortage of anything. You have everything you need there. So that's the big advantage. And of course, the colleges. Look, you can go to college, you can get to a junior college or a full 4-year college, and then from there you can advance further or whatever. So that's the big advantage.
What drives your coaching? The kids? What motivates you every day? Because you always here early and preparing your lessons and you're still doing your work. What drives you with what do you see? What positives do you see, and why do you still do it?
Yeah, the main thing that the reason I do it, because let's say you coach someone, let's say in 1980, 1985, that person will still say to you what a positive impact you've had on their life, even if it's not, if you're not even playing tennis anymore, but they'll say, okay, what influence have I left, what a positive influence. So this is very motivating for me, definitely.
Okay. And how are you finding your time here at KPM? Cultural differences, what positives do you see with the kids? And what do you think, in the next couple of years, what do you think the impact's going to be?
The big thing I see that's really good is that the children, white and black, they get along very, very well. There's no problem. They train together. It seems like there's no difference. Even the parents, most of the parents are quite nice. So this is the main thing here. But also, most of the kids are very nice, and there is potential for some of the kids to could possibly get scholarships. That's amazing.
Right. The other thing is you always pray at, I don't know, what time is it? 1 o'clock?
You mean, no, because you mean the prayer time.
Prayer time,
well,
yeah.
they change because it goes on the length of the day. So.
Okay, can you take me through that? Because, at some stage you advised me to meditate, and yes, I'm very awful at it.
But
what part of, what is...
Meditation in Islam is really not the same thing. I mean,
yeah.
Okay, being a Muslim, I pray 5 times a day. So I pray right now in the morning at 5:20, first thing in the morning. Unfortunately, there's nowhere over here to pray, so I'm forced to do a second prayer in the morning for the 12 o'clock prayer.
Yeah.
And then I go home, I do the third prayer and the fourth prayer, and then the last prayer is around 7 o'clock. So 5 prayers a day I'm doing this.
Okay. And what impact does that have in your life? Why do you think that is important?
Yeah, because it reminds you first who you are. I mean, first of all, I am a Muslim, so that's the first thing, the most important thing in my life. So, yeah, if anything bad happens in my life, then I fall back on that. I remember who I am, okay, yeah, it's okay. You can deal with it for sure.
Okay, and the meditation part, how does that help?
I actually don't do it that much anymore.
Why? That's interesting.
I know. I feel okay now. I feel comfortable right now. I feel challenged every now and then, but I think I don't need it right now. I feel pretty much okay.
At peace.
Yeah.
What brings you that peace?
Yeah, I mean the job is. Yeah, it's comfortable right now. I don't feel much pressure. I mean, things pop up every now and then, but they pass away. I know that they'll pass on, and then forget about it, move on to the next thing. So it doesn't bother me.
What are you grateful for?
I'm grateful for health, definitely. At this age, I can still play tennis. I still have mental, physical health. I mean, I'm learning a language, Spanish. Been doing it for 3 years, so I still have the mental capacity to do that. I feel fine, mentally and physically. So that's the main thing.
Yeah, that is actually good.
Yeah.
Right, so we're gonna wrap up part 1. Follow us for part 2 in a while. Thank you.